twice winners of the competition. But Forest didn't have Liverpool's confidence, and we were set for one of the shocks of the week. Our reporter is Peter Brackley.
It's 2 o'clock, still nearly 6 hours to kick off at an almost deserted Plough Lane, a ground that's housed some epic cup ties in the past. The poster revealing all seats sold hints at the excitement to come. For manager Dave Bassett, who's inspired his team to such an encouraging start to the season, there's time to gather his thoughts, mull over tactical ploys perhaps, admire the excellence of the pitch, which wouldn't compare unfavourably with Wimbledon's more celebrated sporting surface, and time to reflect on what the occasion means to a small club like Wimbledon. Already he's anticipating the atmosphere.
We've got a small ground. Once all the people get in here and they start making noise, so the atmosphere will be tremendous.
And for you personally, I don't think there are too many fears about facing Brian Clough again.
No, not really. I mean, I don't know Brian Clough at all, and I'm sure he doesn't know me, but I played against Brighton when he was in charge of Brighton when he left Derby County, and we beat them after a replay, so I hope the same result might prevail in the next 2 games.
At 3:30, the Forest advance party arrives. Coach Ronnie Fenton helps lay out the kit and necessary medical equipment to cater for any emergency. In the Wimbledon dressing room just along the corridor, manager Bassett dons his lucky training kit, which just happens to include a Forest shirt. While his players loosen up, Bassett's next appointment is with yet another camera crew. He's much in demand today and relishing the media attention that doesn't often come the way of a third division club. Soon the Wimbledon party are off to the nearby Dog and Fox Hotel for the pre-match meal, tea and toast.
There's your coffee, yeah? Any toast in there? Can I have some tea?
Bassett undecided about his choice of drink, but club captain Gary Peters has no doubts about the team's approach to the evening's cup tie.
Get an early goal. Get an early goal at our place. It's going to give them problems. They've got to chase us then. But we'll keep going at them even if we score one. We're not going to defend against them because you'll be on the loser if you start defending against first division teams.
Wally, how much of a threat has Alan Cork been so far this season? What sort of a threat can he be to Forest?
I would say virtually none to most teams. Just hoping he can keep that up tonight.
But on a serious note, he's been in great form so far.
Oh, really?
What's the feeling about the Forest side? You've been to see them. How serious a threat are they going to be?
They're only out there with us against them, and so we're not worried about them. They're probably not worried about us.
Any last message for Brian Clough? The mind boggles. Back at the ground just before 7 o'clock, the Forest coach arrives to a noisy reception. Brian Clough, of course, is the centre of attention, striding off in purposeful mood. But once inside the ground, he's sufficiently relaxed to satisfy an eager stream of autograph hunters.
Wimbledon will be doing the best as well.
Brian, obviously everyone here at Wimbledon is very much looking forward to the occasion. Is it the sort of match that a First Division side can look forward to with the same sort of relish?
I can tell you better at the end of it, whether we've looked forward to it. We're on a hiding to nothing, as all First Division clubs are going away to places like this. But obviously with the 2-legged affair, we hope to do well here so we can cash in when we get them to our place.
From the experience that you've had over the years, I mean, what are the problems for a big club playing a small club like this?
Well, it's once in a lifetime for them. It's their cup final. And, you know, cup competitions occasionally throw up the shock. And I would think they'll be living in hope that they're going to be the team.
And so, to kick off, 7:45, the ground is buzzing, and Wimbledon's promise to entertain a crowd of 7,500 is quickly fulfilled with a series of early attacks. Hans van Breukelen, Forest's Dutch international goalkeeper, is clearly in for a busy night. The national sports writers are out in force, and they're to have plenty to write about, as Wimbledon's first chance of the night falls to Wally Downs, who then shoots into the side netting. Unselfish work from Alan Cork, their leading scorer, sets up an even clearer opening for Glyn Hodges. Then, after 28 minutes, at last the breakthrough. Steve Galliers starts the move in midfield, combines sweetly with Stuart Evans, and then finishes in style, despite Hodges' attempt to clear off the line. No more than Wimbledon deserve for their incessant pressure. It's Galliers' drive and determination in midfield that provides the backbone to Wimbledon's performance. But there's plenty of skill, too. Skill typified by a neat shot here from the lively Evans. So only 1-0 at half-time, and Wimbledon supporter Cardew Robinson can't believe how easy it's been. The second half offers a similar story of Wimbledon dominance. Alan Cork's shot here striking the bar. Then from Down's cross, it's Cork who chests the ball down into the path of Steve Ketteridge. It's all Wimbledon now as Galliers lays on yet another chance for Cork, and he again is denied by the brilliance of Van Breukelen. I wonder what Cloughy makes of it all down on the bench. With just 2 minutes to go, Forest are still hanging on and perhaps content at being only a goal down. But then Wimbledon's luck changes. Winger Glyn Hodges spots an opportunity to cross the ball, and Van Breukelen is beaten again at last. Call it a chip, says Hodges later. The crowd celebrate 2-0, the final whistle blows, Brian Clough is off down the tunnel, the Wimbledon players are engulfed, and the captain's verdict?
I don't think they underestimate us because, you know, they can see that we're doing fairly well in the third division. We're all professionals, and on the day there's 11 of us, 11 of them. And anything can happen, you know.
Was there any stage when you felt perhaps they were getting back in the match?
When they had their attack, I had an attack after about 50 minutes, didn't they? And we were quite worried then for about 30 seconds or so.
I was highly delighted with them. You know, they did tremendous, and I thought they got what they deserved tonight. And I don't feel any way feel that we were lucky at all. I thought with a little bit more luck we might have won by an extra couple. But there we are. I'm highly delighted to have won 2-0 tonight, and there's going to be some game at Nottingham in a few weeks' time.
Sing up, sing up, sing up,